lane. I think it's just a really strong hero at the moment. It gives you good catch. Yeah, I think Batrider's in such a good position right now, and I think since they changed the way that Captain's Mode works, I think Batrider's gone up in priority massively in terms of how many bans and things you get, and the pick order.
Remaining. Dire team pick.
And the Oracle gotta get ban things that you know, mess with that Batrider. Now you've gone to the Slark, and I like this little combination of the Batrider, and actually I like the combination of these three heroes together quite a bit.
Like, because it stops them from picking Slark as well. Yeah, I mean, they have no catch for the Slark, really, on the two heroes so far. Ice Path isn't reliable, at least. And Arrow's definitely not reliable.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, lots of vision control, actually,
Dire team pick.
so far.
Legion Commander.
That's a great pick. Not only is it good against the Slark for the raw lockdown, but you can purge off the lasso as well. Not sure how well it lanes against Slark. I haven't played that matchup before. But I would assume Slark does okay, but Legion should get some farm.
Remaining.
So now my question is, when you see this happen in your Batrider, do you move yourself in a lower priority? Because we've seen that a lot, where you see a hero that can purge your lasso, has that dispel, an Abaddon, an Omni Knight, a Legion Commander. You go from being that presumed 3 to maybe in this situation, because you have the Treant Protector, a 4.
I really hate Batrider support at the moment. I think it has to be a core, like mid or off lane. You get AM. Ooh, okay. At least AM has the blink against Batrider, so that's something. So the Batrider shouldn't ever really kill him. I don't think it's an easy lane, though, for that AM. But if they play the Clock 4 and the Tree 5, they don't really have a great amount of lockdown now. I mean, there's the Pounce, which is annoying, and there's Lasso, there's Overgrowth. But when AM gets mantled, the Overgrowth won't be an issue. You can always counterspell the Lasso if you see it coming. So I don't mind the AM pick, it's okay. I don't think it's... You know, some of the AM picks we've seen so far this tournament have been like, wow, it's a really good AM game.
5 seconds remaining.
But I don't see that here.
Dire team banned.
Quap gets banned, Puck Sword are getting banned here. Haven't used any of their reserve time. Really well done. By the way, Execration, they play a BO5 later tonight. And
who are they playing against?
They're playing against this team, Team Black. I've never heard of them. They are a rando Chinese roster that took first in their group. Or tied for first with Execration.
10
Fair enough.
seconds remaining.
So
5 seconds remaining.
not sure how that's gonna go. And that's, you know, a team Black who, you know, was in an event with Boom Esports and 496 and Neon and TNC. TNC got knocked out of the event in the first round.
That's quite impressive then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give that a watch later then, because I love finding out about new teams. It's always exciting. They get Lena.
5 seconds.
I mean, it's a safe mid pick. I think it's the main thing. Now they have to decide really quickly what they want in Execration. I wouldn't mind TA. That's the only one that pops into my head straight away.
And you go Viper. Okay.
Really?
I guess that's what you got.
I don't even think it lanes that well against Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're putting Viper off lane and putting the Batrider as the 2. I'd be interested to see what they go for. Because Ken's the mid player, isn't he? So I would assume it would be Viper mid, but because the Viper lanes relatively well with the clock.
Oh, mid Batrider.
No, they're going to put the... Yeah, it is mid bat. Okay. That makes more sense, that they're putting the Viper in the off lane with the clock, and they're putting the Batrider mid with picking the Viper. But I still don't know if it's a great Viper game.
5 seconds remaining.
I guess it gives them that like mech builder and things though, which is nice. Like mech pipe, whatever. Could go ATOS as well for the AM. I think I... Whose lineup do I prefer? I think I prefer Cignal's lineup, but I don't think it's by much. I think Execration are the better team. So what do I do?
You flip a coin.
If Cignal Ultra win this game, by the way, the group looks really odd because then there's 2 teams that would be 3 and 0 in 496 and Neon. And then there'd be 3 teams that are on 1 and 2. So effectively, 496 and Neon should secure themselves both first and second. And well, I don't know what the tiebreaker rules are.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if it says.
It goes down to number of matches 1-2-0. I mean, there's been none of those, so.
So then it's map difference.
No.
Which will
it
be
was a
equal.
joke. It was a joke. I don't know how many there have actually been, but I feel like we've had no game, like, no
we had
series
one,
without a game 3.
and that was in. Oh well, I guess Southeast Asia is a little different.
Yeah, I mean in SEA we had a few 2-0s, but in China there was like none. I think there was 1. Let's have a look for 496 120, Neon 120, 496 120, Neon 120. So it's they've both won 2-0 twice. I guess it depends what their result is against each other. So, Execration will be absolutely fuming after their last loss in this competition. Do you remember this? Do you remember me telling you? Their loss against 496?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just posting Discord links. Okay. So basically yeah, you go first.
Sorry, just posting a Discord link in a publicly broadcasted game is
Brave.
If you want to put it that way.
So basically, guys, if you guys that didn't know and didn't watch the game, Execration were playing against 496 the other day, and the whole of Execration disconnected. And I think it was RR accidentally left the game. He clicked the button that said leave game and clicked yes. And so they just called GG because he couldn't get back into the game again. And they lost game 1 straight away. Well, I think it was like 20 minutes in. And then 496 just won the second game normally. So they'll be absolutely furious after that. So we'll see what they can do.
Hopefully nobody DCs and leaves the game, you know? Net problems.
I wonder if he left in the drafting stage, because we don't know, right?
I mean, I could have seen if I opened up the chat, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, just in case everyone takes the Discord link. There you go. He's back. So I wonder how many points in Nether Toxin this bat takes, because if you trap somebody in cogs on the clockwork, the Nether Toxin is really strong. So maybe he takes it at level 2 or something to have really good kill potential with the clockwork. He's also started with no mana regen on a Viper.
That's risky.
What the hell? How are you supposed to sustain in the lane?
And Clockwork doesn't have any either. Actually, nobody bought mana regen. Okay.
So RR starts with Orb of Venom as well on the tree. Which, what's he laning against? Not Lena, Mirana Legion. How is he supposed to ever hit the Mirana without boots? I will say though, this tree's pretty good against Legion because whoever she duels, you can just living armor them globally. So no matter where you are on the map as the tree, if you've got living armor up and you're quick enough, you can help people survive in that duel. Which is very nice.
Oh.
Do you even practice?
Well, there goes Raging Potato once again.
I was watching a pub the other day from SEA, and Armel kept DCing because he had some weather problems.
I know how that feels.
So I'm hoping that that's not a big thing. I mean, I don't really know what it's like for you guys in SEA. I feel like we're very lucky with where we are in terms of infrastructure and things, and I don't know how difficult it is for you guys.
Mm-hmm. I say, like I was going to answer the question. But it was more so just me going, I agree with you, Mo. I don't know how it is.
Because, we kind of take it for granted that, like, it's not something we have to worry about, and it must be such a rubbish feeling.
The battle begins.
So Batrider mid against the Anti-Mage. Interesting.
Cool.
And that should definitely be an interesting one.
Did
And
they
Jakiro
not
TP bottom, by the way.
Maybe this is a ploy all along, by the way, with the names, where they both call themselves Raging, or they have it in their name, so that teams don't recognize who's playing which lane, because they don't check properly.
How is this lane going to work out for this Anti-Mage? He's taking Blink level 1, Raging Potato. He DCs again.
Oh, this is exactly what was happening to Armel. This is what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Crushing dreams is kind of my job.
Oh, I hope this doesn't happen a lot. I think the Batrider does okay. The AM shouldn't ever really die because he can just blink away. But you still have to be careful, even if you get like 6 stacks on you. If the Batrider pushes the lane in, he can just dive the tower. Because Blink has a long cooldown at level 1, it's 15 seconds. So if you blink away and you're still really slow, the Batrider will just chase you down. Especially if they have, like when Batrider gets like level 4 or something and gets the point in Flame Break as well, just to help get you into the Firefly. Because they tend to go 4-1-1 on the core mid Batriders.
So back again. We'll see how long it lasts this time. And Lina getting rid of the trees. Making sure that RR can't be forward in the lane.
I literally have no idea how they expect this tree to do anything in this lane. And this is what I was saying, why is he gone up with Venom? Like, yes, it's not awful, but he knows he's going to be playing against the Mirana. How's he supposed to ever get on top of her? And now there's a Lina as well.
One more shot. Could be potentially first blood back in the Nether Toxin, but can't find him within the trees. Dances around, and BDZ now on the run. Van has got overwhelming odds in just a second, but won't be able to throw them down.
Mid lane as well? Jesus.
Oh, Anti-Mage taking a lot of damage. And
he actually took Flame Break at level 2. Oh, yeah. So I think it took him by surprise when he got like 7 napalm stacks on him. And the Batrider has Bottle coming out as well.
Yeah, so this could be really problematic for a Bat.
He's gone double Mango Clarity instead. He's not rushing the Bottle straight away.
Look at this, a Bat. He's still keeping up though. He's 9-1. He's doing okay. But certainly getting harassed quite a bit. Only has another tank, and I believe a Salve is on its way.
Ooh.
Does he have anything else with that? Yeah, he's got a Circlet. Ooh, Viper getting the first blood down bottom, and they will get both kills bottom.
Yeah, this Clockwork is going to be absolutely loving life now. Because normally this show struggles for XP early on because you kind of want to give it to the offlaner. But the fact you get the XP off of 2 kills there.
In an interesting
I lost
spot.
top lane as well on the Slark.
Eris is in a really bad place and will just die there. That is way too far into the tower. Thinking that maybe he could get the Slark kill.
Yeah, I don't think you can get that without Starfall though. Sorry, I didn't realize you were already looking at it, so I just shouted Slark.
It's fine. You got me.
Look at it. This Clock has Tranquil's double Mango now, and he's level 3. This Jakiro has to be so careful. Good job stopping the pull.
Anti-Mage again taking some damage over mid. 5 stacks of sticky napalm on him.
That was really well played there. He didn't panic blink when the bat popped the mango, which I'm really surprised about. They're coming over to try and secure the 4-minute rune top at the moment. Batrider takes it though. Oh, that's a really good rune for the Batrider as well.
I think so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane go. It's like getting farm. Well, not. He's kind of getting farm. He's not having a great time though. This leader just clicks him constantly. It's such a horrible lane to be in.
Dreams is kinda my-
They have the 2 points of living armor on the tree, which is why he's able to sustain in the lane and get some CS.
Now, someone else is lagging?
Everyone's lagging.
Guess it's just lag sentry over here.
Clock's gonna go for the courier here.
And he should get it. Yeah.
Radiant's
There's no way that courier gets out. Then Viper putting
They're
some
gonna dive
pressure
on the
on the
tower.
van, and they're going to look for him. They've got creeps tanking the tower. They do use that glyph. Dual Breath comes in. Press the attack is used. Overwhelming odds gets out on a 2.
What is it Viper doing? Now they're gonna lose the bounty roos. Oh no.
they
Shakira's
lose
probably
this
gonna
other one?
die, but
Yeah, they don't lose this other one. And Shakira might actually just be in trouble. Yeah,
he's
that
dead.
extra shot.
And
And
if he attacks the bounty rune, oh,
was
if he
trying
kills the
to.
bounty rune there, it's worth. But
It's killing time.
when did Batrider use his haste rune? Oh, quite a while ago.
Yeah, bottle is empty. 6 stacks, Anti-Mage 22 and 5 to the Bat Riders 22 and 8. And you gotta give it up to a bat for sticking it close compared to with all this harassment coming out. I mean, net worth is pretty even between the two.
Yeah, the aim's doing okay. But again, like that's what I'm saying. The aim should never die, but it's still a difficult lane for him. So I'm surprised he's doing as well as he is.
I will
6-minute
find
rune.
them.
AM manages to take it away from him.
Dire are scanning.
And so he'll fill his bottle, and it's not like that 4-minute rune where you have a bounty rune, a minute later. So you don't get that second chance at a bottle fill there.
He broke the AM salve as well mid with the flame break. Feels really bad. When this Slar gets level 6, they might be able to go on the Lina.
Dire's
Because they'll
middle
have the
tower
Shadow
is
Dance to
under
play off
attack.
of, so they can't just burst him down from 100 to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Because this tree hits hard, but I think you just want to keep the Slark farming more than anything. So they could go for kill on somebody, but they have to make sure they're not giving away any Slark laning potential.
I think there's opportunity to catch this this anti-mage out if he's not too careful. If the Bat Rider can get like a couple stacks of sticky napalm, gets that lasso down.
Potentially.
Like it would have to be after a blink. 'Cause Blink's only level 1, so it's on a pretty long cooldown.
But you have to worry about the counter spell as well for the lasso.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just a case of just walking in and pressing lasso, is it?
Yeah.
You have to dodge the counter spell, and then you have to stop him from just blinking away as well.
So like that, and then
Oh, he's dead now.
he would go for the
Oh, there's
lasso.
no
He doesn't
mana for
actually have the
lasso.
mana for it,
Oh.
so okay. Ken tries for it, and that was exactly how I thought that was gonna go, except for the fact that he didn't have the mana for the lasso.
Radiant's bottom tower
Bottom,
is
meanwhile,
under
Van in some trouble. Raging Potato still giving chase. Couple more right clicks should get the kill. And Van eventually will fall. And he uses a salve. He tried to salve on that. Top, though, Lina dies. Trades on the Treant. Now they look for the Mirana. They've got the Rocket Flare. There's the leap away. But BDZ might go to tank this tower
he's
to let
still
the
going,
Sark
yeah.
go in. And Sark a little bit low. Maybe second-guessing diving that tier 1.
I mean, this clock's really farm though. He's got this Tranquil Stick and Windlace and the raindrops as well. So he has a lot of damage coming through. And I actually think they have to be careful about chasing this clock around because they're wasting a lot of time. Even with the haste wing, they don't find it. They do get the Viper bot though. Okay, big kill. He was the most farmed here on the map. Oh, the tree just tanked an arrow top as well, but...
Yeah, he's not going to die here. Slark's actually going after the Marauder. The stun into the Shadow Dance.
He's level 6 as well on the Slark, so he knows where they have vision now. I think
he comes back and the Lina just gets the kill.
Yeah. If the clock's level 5 though, I think he dives the tower, but... I love that people have started building drums on Slark all the time instead of Echo Saber now. Like, at least for the first item, because I feel like this drums is just so good. It still gives you the mana regen that you need as well. I think it's like 1.5. And between that and tread switching, Slarks are usually fine. And then some people go for Echo Saber anyway, which is fine, but I think the drums is too valuable with the 45 attack speed you get when you pop the charges.
And we've talked about how strong the drums have been. Especially for this Slark. Where's Bat at right now? 1,000 gold. Does he go first item Blink Dagger, or is he looking towards
No, he'll go
Boots of Travel?
Oh my god. What an item for him.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, he'll
There's
go Boots of Travel
He
first.
finally queued it up.
I don't think you can play Batrider without bots. It helps you so much because the Firefly's percentage speed as well. You just become so quick that you don't even need a Blink Dagger. Say like AM blinks away, for example, this game. It'll just be able to run the AM down.
They will fall before me.
AM takes away the rune again, though, which is good. And it's going to
Jakiro
steal the
top,
bounty.
Clockwork on the run. Ice Path lands, but the Pounce unleashes the Jakiro. The stun from Jamesy goes into the Shadow Dance, but won't keep up to the Jakiro, and the Clockwork will end up dead.
He has 3 points in Dual Breath on Jakiro. Look at his skill build. That's cool.
3-2-0-1.
No points in Liquid Fire. Like, normally you tend to go for 1 just for the laning stage. You go like 1-0-1, and then you can put more points in Ice Path or Dual Breath. But he's just skipped it completely.
Still a 1k net worth lead, though, for Execration.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Legion is getting chunked down in the bot lane. I didn't know Press the Attack took off the poison attack. That's interesting. I guess that's why they put the Legion bot lane there. I had no idea.
TP in, coming through from the Lina. They've got the duel. Hook shot, though, and with the Laguna Blade, they'll get the damage. They've also brought the Jakiro here, so Clockwork's in some trouble. Pop that battery assault. He's on the run, and there's the stun. So Dual Breath comes in once again. Treant shows himself in the Nature's Grasp. Flame Break pushes the Lina further away, and they go into the Moonlight Shadow. So now Execration, I don't think they can do anything.
Yeah, that's a really awkward rotation from the Batrider, and it frees up this mid lane as well for that AM, who desperately needs to try and catch up a little bit here. AM's TPing bot, actually. They want to turn this with the Moonlight Shadow.
Ooh, missed the stun, but Ice Path follows it up. Flame Break on a 3, and the counter spell used by a bat, but that just leads to him getting lassoed, and now the Macro Pyre is down. They get the kill on the Ken, but they lose the Anti-Mage, and it looks like they'll lose more. Jakiro goes down, second kill there for Raging Potato, who runs after this Legion. We've got Nature's Grasp in just a second, so he can position himself under the tower to get there, and we'll throw it down into the spot where he's hiding back. And Sark comes over, but he's not getting this kill just yet onto the Legion until he pops that Dork Pack. So,
I mean,
5 permanent agility for the Sark.
Yeah, exactly, and he's 4-0-2. I think that's fine if they get the Batrider kill and don't lose the AM. They tried to purge off the lasso, which they did, but because he didn't have Blink off cooldown again, he just dies anyway, which is a big shame. Oh, I love this Slark build. I'm so glad he's not going Echo Saber.
We see a lot of Slarks just go, like,
Silver
Drums
Edge.
Drums Silver Edge. I don't really like the Silver Edge. I do appreciate the Sanjin Yasha, though, and Orchid first for the Viper.
I mean, the Silver Edge is awful this game because he's playing against the AM, and it breaks the counter spell magic resistance.
Yeah.
But even so, I think you just get so much more value in the SMY Satanic build this game because you're playing against the Legion. It's all about the status resistance.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Stack will be taken by Raging Potato. He's going for that Orchid, like I said. Just about has it.
He's really farmed.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's top of the net worth.
And now the aim has to be so careful. He hasn't even finished Battle Fury yet. It's not even close.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And he has to get a Manta before this Orchid isn't a problem. I guess there's a Legion on his team to purge it off, but even then...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
If you're
not
using
reliable.
the Purge for that, are you using the Purge for the lasso? You know, like there's so many things here.
Are scanning.
And if Viper has an Arcane Ring as well, like, this game feels so good for him.
The neutral items early have been really clutch for Execration. Like, very clutch.
They haven't used their Mango Tree yet on Execration. Come on, guys.
Dire's middle tower is under
We know you've definitely been back to base. Oh, there's an Invis rune on the Bat Rider. I wonder what he goes next. I wonder if he goes BKB on the Bat, or if he goes for, like, just the Blink straight away.
Yeah.
I think I'd actually prefer the BKB.
Dire are scanning.
We'll definitely have to see.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
This
under
tree
attack.
lost the top tier 1 before, by the way. The Living Armor couldn't keep it alive, but they'll do everything to keep their mid tier 1 alive here with the tree.
As they
Just gotta keep healing it up.
Only other bats will know we're still here. And it's off.
Clockwork, what is he going? Blade Mail? Alright. Oh, up towards top. Ken, Invis. Under a sentry, though. So, could have been a problem. Just looking at how this is kind of moving around the map. They've got a lot of heroes here for Cignal towards mid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're going to smoke up. Go towards bottom, look for the Sark, get the dual out Ice Path with the Stun Laguna Blade, and there's the kill. So they catch Slark. So they're going to ping
Big
out
kill.
the potential vision there, which was actually just dropped.
I don't like that this Viper has picked up Orchid, though, and is just farming.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think that's an item you fight with more so than you farm with.
But I don't
Radiant's top
I don't see
tower is
why
under
he's trying to
attack.
just farm. Like, I know he wants to shove waves in. But this Mirana's just
Orchid?
dead.
And the Viper Strike right clicks. Mirana very dead. Of course, Clockwork has to take that kill.
Dire's
Well,
middle
who needs to go and gank when they just TP into you? Never mind.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
They're TPing mid lane
structures
here.
are
There's a big fight going on. The Slark's TP'd in as well. And the Bat Rider's coming.
And he's coming around and lasso out, stun. And let's see what they can do here as they get the kill on the
Good
Van
Ice
Ice Path on the 2. So I'm not certain that'll hold them from continuing forward, but
Bat has a regen as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
he can keep coming.
Radiant's
Flame
middle
Break
tower is under
tries to
attack.
TP out and... Ooh. That was actually really
Unfortunate.
close.
Oh, that's the Orchid again, down bot lane.
Yeah.
This Viper's actually owning. He's so farmed. What does he have coming out in the courier?
Radiant's middle
He's got a
tower
Blink.
has
He's got
fallen.
Blink Orchid on Viper. You don't even need Blink on the Bat anymore.
That's the thing, like, that's what we said, that Orchid's a fighting mechanism there for him, and...
Okay, so, B-Cop.
Yep.
What was the timing on AM for the Battle Fury that we talked about?
That we normally talk about?
Yeah.
About 16 minutes.
Well, it was about 14. If
Yeah,
you
it
have
was
a good
getting
game.
earlier for some. If you skip the Wraith Bands, it's 14.
Well, some people got like Tread's Wraith Band Battlefield at 14 minutes. That's if you're having a good game. But Abat is struggling. It's 18 minutes. He's still yet to pick up the Claymore component, which is the most expensive one. And that is not a good sign. So he's going to be, like, getting this Manta is going to be so far away still. And up against this Blink Orchid Viper, if he's showing in lanes on that AM, he's so susceptible to dying with this Orchid.
Radiant are scanning.
6,000 net worth lead right now for Execration.
They're waiting for somebody to show up in the bot lane here so they can jump them. But they have a sentry down for Jamesy. Oh.
He's going to get this Battle Fury, and it's like... He doesn't really have many stacks to go after. Bottom, though, Ice Path, Overgrowth on the 3. And they've got the lasso now onto the Jakiro, but the duel is out onto the Slark. He doesn't have Shadow Dance, but he's not winning this duel. Van ends up dead. They look over at the Lina. They'll get the kill. They'll take it to Jakiro. 3 heroes gone on the side of Cignal. And just now has that Anti-Mage finished the Battle Fury.
Great bait by the Slark in bot lane. This status resistance makes him so strong. He's actually wishing he didn't have the SMY there, because the status resistance stopped him from winning the duel.
Yeah.
But never mind.
Is under attack.
Yeah, this game's getting out of control, though. They need this AM to just keep farming the safe places of the map while they run at them. But if this Lina and Legion fall off in terms of net worth, they really struggle to come back online again. I think the Lina especially. Like, she has Yule's Force, but where's their damage coming from if not the AM?
Crossbow. Man, here's Slark. Once again. Yeah, that Force Staff didn't get you far enough away. 2-man stun, and there's the Yules, but at the end of the day, you're still dead, and that gives Slark another permanent agility. So.
And look at the Viper as well. As soon as the AM TP's bot, Viper's like, yeah, I'm going bot.
Because he can blink in and Orchid you, and if you don't get that counterspell off quickly enough, I think the Anti-Mage is in so much trouble, if not dead.
And the Batrider's coming bot as well to get vision of the AM.
Nature's Grasp on the Jakiro, and just like that, there's the Orchid. They should have the damage here. Overgrowth Lasso. Down goes the AM. Jakiro's next. 3 heroes gone. That includes the Lina, who died a little bit earlier, but the Pounce Leash is up on the Legion Commander, and this might be a point where you think about tapping out. It has really become very difficult for them.
I mean, they still have the AM that can farm and things, but again, like we said, he's so far away from the Manta still. Like, he has the Manta recipe and the Band of Elven Skin. He still needs the Ultimate Orb, the Blade of Alacrity, and the Yasha, which is 3,650 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nowhere near.
And their side of the map's getting flooded.
And Bat did go for this bot's BKB build, which I love this game. It feels really good. Because there's nothing that stops him from just going in with BKB on. Like, they can't do any damage when he pops it. And he doesn't even need Blink. I think that the tree has 2,000 gold as well. He's probably going to go for a Blink too. Which I'd actually like to see a Lotus, but I think just shove it on somebody when they're going high ground, right? Stops all the Yules coming out. I guess it's not even that good because it doesn't stop duel.
By the way,
I guess he has to go Blink.
Call that right on the Batrider. Went right into the BKB.
Yeah, Slark? Oh, it's not. It's a Bat Illusion. Never mind.
Pelos. Looking towards top. Counterspell and the blink away. Like, he's expecting somebody to come over.
It's such a horrible game for the AM, because not does he just have to worry about this Orchid now, but because the Slark just controls all the vision, mid lane. Batrider.
Top tower is under attack.
Cannon's up dead. Duel there again. Legion's doing okay with that duel. 30 damage. I mean, obviously you'd like it to be a little bit more than that, and maybe with a little bit more success, but still, it now is like every duel you get is a win, because that is, you're so far behind. Shot onto the Lina. Cogs push her back. And Force Staff does not work there, Lina. Ice Path. And the arrow hits on the Clockwork, but you just don't have any chance of getting in on this. That's now the 10th permanent agility there for Pelos. And, another kill there on a Jamesy.
Did you ever watch Takeshi's Castle?
Yes.
You know when they have those 3 doors in a row that you have to
Yes.
run through, and you have to run really quickly through them. That Lena, it looked like she tried to run through one of the doors that she couldn't go through.
Dire's
Well, that's what I was telling you. You said you didn't know the name of the show, and that's what I was telling you Fall Guys was like.
is under attack.
Oh right, no, I said I knew the name of the show. I love the Takeshi's Castle is great where they fire the cannons at them on the bridge. That's my favorite.
Now that and like MXC.
Blink, Jewel.
Up towards top, onto the
The
Bat
living
Rider once
armor.
again. They don't get the dual damage, and now Clockwork comes over looking for the battery assault, but the hook shot's right there for him. So goes into the cogs, and in trouble. Van will try to survive, but BDZ right on him.
This is really good for that AM though. Like you get the gold from the
Mid,
mid lane.
silence, clumsy net,
Oh, the clumsy
and
net.
Shakiro no way to get out, and a BKB finish for the Viper.
Yeah. Back to the important conversation. Yeah, when they fire cannonballs at them on the bridge. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Or when they have to go through the maze and there's like all those people that try and stop them. Come on, chat. Okay, chat. This is our chat interaction for the day, actually. What's your favorite Takeshi's Castle
Do you
game
eat
thing?
this?
Maybe you had different ones to us. AM's in trouble. He's going to get pounced.
Yeah, he might end up dead here.
Oh,
Oh, arrow hits.
Is under attack.
but the flame break just...
Marana in some trouble. BKB avoids the stun. Viper strike out. Ice Path don't matter. Forces the Moonlight Shadow, but Ares still dead.
How close is AM to Manta? About 1,000 gold away. So that's good. They're getting there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's just the other heroes that are struggling.
So, like you guys have Takeshi's Castle. I believe in Japan it was called like Viking the Ultimate.
Oh, that sounds better. Why was it not called that?
Yeah, it was a very fun show, and there was a guy from there who went over to Ninja Warrior who is very successful, and I'm hoping chat knows who it is. Hoping chat gives me the right answer. It's always nice to test chat, see if they're actually listening instead of just saying that, you know, everybody's garbage.
That one at the end where they had the lasers as well. That was such a scam game.
Ice Path on the 2. Jakiro in some trouble on the run. And there's the hook shot landing. Pounce is available, and they'll use it. Dual Breath comes in, but it doesn't matter. Pelos, he's 8-1-5.
Your body was a cage. I just set you free.
He's doing well. Lasso, top lane. They've got the Orchid to follow up as well. He has Manta.
Ooh, good counterspell, but still was not able to leave.
Even if he blinks there, I think he still dies.
Yeah. Blink duel? We'll go for this, and they have the Laguna Blade just on the edge. Gets the duel victory,
Check,
but
what?
these heroes are taking so much damage. Sword comes over, arrow in
good
onto the
arrow.
Viper, but Eris might lose his life for this.
He's got one more leap on Eris.
Pounce, leap into the trees. Does he doesn't have a TP for 19 seconds.
He has the Quelling Blade in his backpack on the Slark, but... Oh no!
Oh, he found him!
Take me.
Successful chase.
That's definitely a tip.
BDZ. Cogs down, dual breath, ice path. That blocks them from getting in on this. Good force staff into the Yules. Now the LSA, blade mail pops. Sark comes into the outpost. And now they'll go after the Legion, press the attack. Is it enough for Van to get away? Ice path lands onto the Sark. Blink away from the Legion commander, and now they'll just go for the Jakiro.
I don't... Oh, he didn't go blink on tree. He went Meteor Hammer instead.
The better
I feel like when they're so far ahead, the blink's just better.
Bat Rider's pretty in on this.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the hammer, though.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Paladin sword. That's a good Slark time. But the Viper's like, sorry, it's mine. I'm the carry now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Joel?
Duel. Onto the Sark. Can they get the kill? Yeah, they can. I mean, it took everything to get him. Duels, BKB.
James,
Now
he's
they
dead
got
for
the
it, though.
lasso. And now just get the quick kill there on Jamesy.
I feel the sadness that you brought.
Duel, onto the Sark. Can they get the kill? Yeah, they can. I mean, it took everything to get him. Duels, BKB. James, he's dead for it, though.
sadness that you brought.
This Viper's been doing so well. I talk about Slark's, 10-2-5, but Viper's 9-3-9, top of the net worth, going into a Butterfly next.
Yeah, he's a problem. They're not respecting the burst damage that the Radiant side, though, I will say. That the Radiant side have. Like, people just keep getting caught out by, like, the Jewel, the Laguna. They have good follow-up with the Arrow, the Macropyre as well. Did they see the Jakira there? Oh, they did.
They did.
Great TP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
18k. People talking about Takeshi's castle now in chat.
Nice. The important questions.
People are saying the maze, rolling boulder.
I like that people started putting numbers in chat before because we didn't give numbers this time, and someone's like 1, 4, 1.
Wasn't the maze it led to water if you chose the wrong door?
Yeah, I think so. What? Okay. Never mind. They're going Roche. Titan Sliver for the AM. That's a good item this game. Status resistance really good against the Orchid, the Lasso, the Overgrowth, the Pounce on the Slark.
Roshan, not quick, but efficient. They should just be able to get an Aegis. They will. Arrow comes in. It's well too late.
Oh my god. Spider Leg Slark is scary.
Yeah, that's... And he's got an Abyssal Blade, too, so be careful, watch out. Hide your teammates, please. Laguna Blade out onto this Viper. Overgrowth is a little bit late, but here comes the Slark. Yules, good two-man hook shot into the cogs. Meteor Hammer comes down. Yules is used there by the Legion. BKB's been popping the Bat Rider, going after this Legion commander. They get the kill into the Lina, so 1 for 1 so far. Blink forward into the Lasso. You can't purge the Lasso that you're in. And now you're in so much trouble. Nature's Grasp on top of the Legion. And yet another kill for this Slark. 15 permanent agility.
Yeah, like they're doing really well, but I will say there's still Execration. There's always somebody that dies to Jewel in the fight. I feel like this Legion's won every single Jewel for the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah, 90 duel damage is no joke. Will say I'm disappointed that nobody knew the name of the guy from Viking the Ultimate. He was also on Ninja Warrior, and I believe he might have even been on Takeshi's Castle, but was Makoto Nagano was the person I was looking for.
Some kind of folklore legend in the game TV shows.
He would attempt Ninja Warrior like every year.
Right,
And
okay.
he was very big in Viking before that. I think he beat Ninja Warrior back when it was like not American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, not again.
Yule's Ice Path. Now they're on top of the Slark. No mana. Counterspell used.
Yes,
Slark needs to leave. But he'll have his Aegis pop for now. They're looking for the duel, I believe. And Blink. Oh, Shadow Dance too slow. Ice Path comes in. That locks up the Bat Rider. Hook shot now. Laguna Blade. They've got the damage to get the kill there onto the Bat Rider. They look over the clock. Who pops the Blade Mail, but it's not going to matter. Double kill there for a Bat. First hit bash for this Anti-Mage. But here comes the Slark. Won't get the damage out. Overgrowth used. Looks over at the Mirana, but there's a Bat getting a kill onto this Slark. Viper comes in a bit late. Arrow lands. He's got the BKB still. Maybe he can turn if he's ever allowed to do anything, and he just gets stun locked and killed off.
Bat Rider didn't click his BKB when he went in, so when he got jeweled, they just followed up with all the magic damage they have. And the Viper didn't pop BKB. And the tree just came in with Overgrowth after like 3 people had died already. That was such a poor fight from Execration. The fact that they're so far ahead, though, they have to mess up a lot of times for Cignal to come back into this game.
But the Anti-Mage
in terms
is
of
getting
net
pretty
worth.
big. He's
Yeah, in
popping
terms of net
worth.
worth. But that's my point. It doesn't matter the net worth because the AIM's still the most farmed hero in the game. So he can win this game, even if the rest of his team are struggling.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
This is a problem, but RR, he doesn't have Overgrowth. He's actually just sticking right near this Anti-Mage. Lasso, hold each other close. And can they do this? They Anti-Mage in some trouble. Meteor Hammer comes down. They're locking him up, but it's not enough.
They have no physical damage, and so the counterspell just absolutely destroys them with the magic resistance.
And he's soon to be level 25, so he'll just get the extra counterspell magic resistance, and he won't be in trouble at all.
Do you know what the play is, right? You get Refresher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you don't need... No, sorry. Because he has Ags, actually, on Clockwork, right? What you do is you hookshot in, you cog the AM, and then wherever he gets pushed away to, you hook him again, and then push him back the other way, so then he keeps bouncing between the cogs. That's the play, I'm telling you. We're going to see it this game.
And it's off.
Smoke from Cignal, Ultra now. Anti-Mage leading the charge. Abyssal Blade used onto the Viper. Arrow won't land. Use the BKB, but the duel comes in, so they've got more duel damage potentially. Yes, they will. 140.
Is nobody building a Lincolns on the die side? Okay, they've got one on the Bat Rider.
Are they going to
This duel is what's killing them. Yeah, this duel is what's killing them over and over again. I don't think you can fight without the Bat.
5-man overgrowth, lasso in, and the hook shot, and another hook shot thanks to overclocking. They go in for Van. He's got the BKB. He's on the run low. They'll get the kill on a Jamesy. They're still looking, but the blink away is successful. The distance is made. Perilous might go for a consolation prize, which is this Jakiro.
I can't believe they decided to fight that without the Viper. It's like the most fun hero. But I guess when the duel's down, they have nothing else to worry about, because, like we said, that's the only thing that's killing them. But look at this AM's net worth now. He almost has a BKB.
Yeah.
So they have to overgrowth the BKB on the AM and hope that he doesn't have Manta up.
More gold never hurts.
14k lead, Viper up in 20. Abyssal Blade used onto the Anti-Mage. Now he's got the pounce as well as the leash. Counterspell comes out. The counter Abyssal Blade into the duel. Slark by himself. Flame Break, Lasso, Living Armor, Slark. How much on the Essence Shift? 34. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can now on a 2. Oh my god.
What a man fight, actually. That was great.
41 Essence Shift.
Actually, I can't. It was a fight. That was, you know, that was crazy. What? I love how neither hero just backs out at all.
God. But that's no buyback for the Anti-Mage. Like, that could be game losing. Jakiro now dies to the Orchid Burn. And Marana in a lot of trouble. Spiderlegs down. Goes Pounce. Nope. Just, you know, he's still holding on to 43 Essence Shifts, so.
And with no buyback on that AM, this defense is really difficult.
Right now, he's got 38 Essence Shift, 114 Agility, plus 21 Permanent Agility. He's going to rip through these buildings. This is nuts.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
He doesn't even have the extra duration on Essence Shift.
Look at the net worth of the 4 heroes on the Radiant side that aren't the AM, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's so tragic to see.
So, if Meteor Hammer hits the tower and both racks, and it kills the tower on that hit, does it affect the racks, or are the racks unaffected by Meteor Hammer?
I actually have no idea. I think they get unaffected, but I've not tested it before. Which is why everybody tries to time it onto the racks. Because I'm pretty sure they're invulnerable. You could, like you see, they don't have HP bars at the moment on top lane.
Yeah.
The racks.
Perilous, Lincoln's duel in deep. Got his BKB off this time, and let's watch the Essence Shift fly. 20, 21, 22, 23. And he's almost equal with his permanent agility. Meanwhile, the lasso comes in onto the Anti-Mage. Arrow flies through. It splits the seams. Oh, dear, oh, dear. And how they're going to go. Overgrowth post-Manta. The right click's coming in from the Viper with the Bat Rider helping. Down goes a Bat. He doesn't have buyback, and that should be the game. Laguna Blade used. Palace won't die. They'll get the kill onto the Lina. They'll move over the Mirana, but the Yules is used, which should keep him alive. And game 1 goes to Execration.
Execration were a little bit sloppy this game, but overall, I think they played. I mean, the Viper especially, like their net worth on their laning stage was great.